6th grade. So we're going to, as I had said, start to look at a comparison between the Aztec and the Inca. Now, I also said this in the previous video. I'm going to say it again. The stuff you're doing today, the sources you're working with, are going to be the exact same as the ones you see tomorrow. The key difference here is the question. Before we jump into all that, you have two sources, and we had just done a quick refresher on HIPP. The goal here is that you can use that information based on what we had just learned about the past few weeks in order to really get a clear idea about what it is that you're reading, right? So whose viewpoint is it, and what other information can we draw from it? Then secondly, how that can help us with our comparison. So the idea here is if you can identify, say with your Aztec source, okay, this is what I know is happening around there. This is how I know that they got control of their empire, and this is how they ran things. You're already a step ahead, right? And if you do the same with the Inca, well, then really it's just using specific examples from the sources to fill in the gaps as far as providing evidence. So the goal here is, or not the goal, the task that you have in front of you is you'll have two sources. The first slide you'll see for the source is just the sourcing information. So it'll be source A, and it's by somebody sent to the Aztec to record back to Spain, right? I believe. Might be mixing it up with source B. That's fine. And then after that, you'll have the source itself. And so what I want to see is for the first part where it's here's my source, complete the sourcing statement, do the HIPP, figure out first off the H, historical context, I, intended audience, P, point of view, P, purpose. Right? Identify all that for those two sources. And then after that, you'll have your source, you'll write me a central idea. So what is it saying? Why is it important? You'll do the same thing for source B, and that's it. Right? After that, you'll have the CHQ. So the goal here is identify what each source says and why it's saying it, who's saying it, and be able to compare the two. Right? And keep in mind when you're doing a comparison, it's compare and contrast. So you're finding things that are similar, right, very close to one another, and things that are different. Right? So ideally, you could find a similarity, a difference, maybe even more than that. It's up to you. So, good luck. If you have questions, reach out in classroom. We'll get back to you and help you out. You got this.